Okay, so here we have a beautiful, this is a knockoff of a Yamaha 82Z made by our friends in the overseas. They say it's Taiwan. It says Japan, but it's actually Taiwan, I'm sure. And what they do is they take the most popular saxophones. They take the Yamaha top-of-the-line custom series. They take the Yanagisawa, whatever the current AW thing is now, and then they take the Selmer Mark 6 Reference 54, and they clone them. They take them over there, and they just basically change. They copy all the specs, everything, and come out for a fraction of the price. So anyhow, it just makes a huge value for somebody that wants a intermediate quality saxophone in a beginner price range, which is what this is. So they always ask me, what's the difference between a student and intermediate? Just a million little things, like a metal thumb rest instead of plastic, and actually it is adjustable. A lot of them aren't. Usually your student model are clear lacquer, and this has got a beautiful gold lacquer on it. The really nice is the little tilter on the C sharp. A lot of times in the student model that doesn't have it, and it's really hard to get from here to here without it, and this has it. Front F key, just right there, right where you want it, instead of having to really jump for it. You just break your knuckle right to it. What else? Really serviceable. 2 screws here, 2 screws down below, and 2 screws here, 2 screws here. Bell pops off, you have damage, it gets dropped or whatever, fix the damage, put it back together. Most of the student models are actually soldered together. You have to unsolder it, burn all the lacquer here and here, and this comes off in 5 minutes instead of hours of work, which is really nice. You get a high F sharp, which you don't get on a lot of student models, which is very nice for playing up there in the high range. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful saxophone for the dollar amount. Cheaper than having a saxophone overhauled, and it's cheaper than a lot of people are paying for just a stupid mouthpiece. They're paying this kind of money. So we're talking like under $1,000 for a very, very nice saxophone. And it just plays great, all the way down to B flat. All the way up to that high F sharp. Well, maybe I can get a G. Almost get a G. I can't do it without the high F sharp key personally. Hopefully you can. So anyhow, just a cool saxophone. Comes with a beautiful case. Absolutely weighs nothing. It's just featherweight, but nice and hard. Backpack straps on it, so you can run down to school with your backpack on, and or get on the motorcycle or whatever. So again, all the features that you'd get on a $4,000 or $5,000 horn for under $1,000, which is just pretty much incredible. The only way I can do it is I get it straight from the horse's mouth, right from the manufacturer, and it saves the distributor, saves the wholesaler, the retailer markup. So it's basically like below wholesale price. So pretty cool. So anyhow, you can play just nice big fat low B flat. It's wonderful down there. So we're just going to see if we can get this thing working. I mean, I'm just having a terrible time.
2, 3, 4.
So, anyhow, you kind of get the idea. I mean, it feels like a brand new horn, which it is, and more spring tension than I'm used to personally. But they do break in. It's just like a pair of shoes. You just got to play the thing, and those springs will loosen up a little bit. But it's got that feel of a brand new, like the new Selmers are notoriously heavy sprung, and this one's basically the same scenario. I actually have to think about pressing down the keys compared to my old broken in ones. So it takes a real firm feel, but they come back really quick. And again, that low B flat just blasts out of it. So anyhow, that's the scoop. So I've got this one, and I've got the reference 54 in that brushed antique finish, the copy of that, and I've got one coming in that real bare naked brass. Looks like it's a 200-year-old finish on the way. But for me, I like them nice and shiny, like this one. It's just pretty, and you'd be basically the first owner after myself. So. So that's it, top to bottom. It's blasting. Got the cork fit and a couple of little screw adjustments here and there, and she was ready to fly. Okie doke. That's it. Trying to keep it short. Hasta luego.